Arizona softball was supposed to play last week in the Texas Classic, but due to bad weather in Austin, their games were canceled. So the Wildcats will be having their season opener right behind me this weekend at Hillenbrand Stadium.
It was a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, not going to lie. We were so full of high emotions, high hopes for that game. We're so excited. 2 top 10 matchups, like that's all you can ask for the first week. And then we get there, and it's pretty chilly. My goodness, it was cold. Definitely not Tucson weather. So we were stuck kind of into our hotel rooms, doing all the COVID precautions. But my goodness, it was very defeating when all you were told was, hey, you're not playing at all. You're stuck to this hotel room. We're going to try and get you to go back to Tucson when we can. And then, of course, our flight was canceled, and it just was like, oh, we're in this hotel even longer. I just want to play. I want to get out on the field. But hey, now we get on the plus side, we get to open up here at Rita Hillenbrand, and pretty much that's where we always wanted to start, is here on our home turf. So I'm excited for this weekend, and I think it's going to be a good one for sure. Triple excited, quadruple excited. We're just ready to go. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and we have a really solid bunch of girls here. 1 through 22, we're all pretty solid. So I'm excited to see what coach decides as the starting lineup, but I have faith in everyone on my team, and I know it's going to be a good weekend.
Yeah, I think going into the season, the key word was going to be flexibility, and right out of the chute, we had to deal with it. Not COVID, but crazy weather in Austin, Texas. And usually the weather's pretty good there, so it was frustrating. But we did what we could, and just glad to get back home. We could still be there, the way it looks like right now with the weather. So I was very thankful that we got everyone back, and we were able to practice on Saturday and Sunday in scrimmage, which I thought was important for us. They're resilient, and I think in what we're going to be dealing with, you have to deal with it, and it was just kind of funny that it was the weather and not COVID that we were dealing with.
Shortstop Jessie Harper is 20 home runs away from breaking the NCAA record, but that's not her biggest concern heading into her last season.
Right now, as far as the home run record goes, I'm just here to play, have some fun with my teammates, and win some games. I want to make it to the World Series. I want to be playing the last game of season. So as long as I can have that national championship ring on my finger at the end of this, I don't care about any record. I just want to win, and that's the name of the game. The home run record is cool, but I definitely think this is going to be the year of the home runs for everyone. We've seen a lot of home runs hit already by other teams so far, but who cares? The home runs are great just to make the game exciting, but I want to win that last game, and I think this team can do it. Yeah, I'm just thankful, taking it day by day. You never know when your last game is going to be, and we learned that last season. But I'm just so thankful to be here with my teammates and finish it out with my senior group. We are a special group, and I think we're going to have a bright future ahead of us.
Well, you can't, shy away from it. It's going to happen, and people are going to talk about it. And I think as a player, you just have to really go back to the basics and go out and play the game. Records are going to happen if you go out and perform. So, yeah, I think you really got to go back to the basics to make sure that you're ready to play, physically, mentally, emotionally. And, we all say play the game one pitch at a time, but it's so true. If you look too far down the road, this game will bite you. And I think Jessie's got a good head on her shoulder. She loves to play the game. I think, maybe with COVID and having this break for such a long time, she's really going back to the basics of just appreciating being on the field and playing the game. And so, I don't think it's going to be a concern. I watched Roger Maris go through it, and I hope that doesn't happen. But I think she's got a good head on her shoulders, and she's a good player. So really, the foundation is going to be just go out and play. Let the game come to you, and don't put any added pressure on yourself. There's enough pressure in the game. And so she's going to have to go back to just relaxing and doing what she does. It's a team sport. And I think a lot of times when you can kind of take that individual focus and put it on the team, it sometimes relieves a lot of that pressure. And she's a really good team player, and I think she'll be fine with it.
The long break has allowed the Wildcats to both prepare and grow even more excited to play an opposing team. They're ready to open up against Southern Utah this Friday at 3 p.m.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. I mean, nothing better than some 75 and sunny. But obviously, like I said earlier, we have to take it day by day. We know who we're going to be playing now. We can scratch Texas and Oklahoma, Alabama off the list. We're going to play Southern Utah, and we just have to be ready for those games, New Mexico. But I'm so excited to be opening up at home. This is definitely where we want to be, and we're going to show them what Arizona softball is all about.
I'm already getting super excited, a little nervous, face somebody besides my own teammates. But the kind of way I think about it is if I can get our hitters out, then I should be able to get every other hitter in the country out. So I'm really excited.